Good morning. Here's where we'll be practicing today, but I'll sit a little further back so it's not as noisy. Good morning. Another live meditation today at Lake Midnapore. Thank you for coming in person and online too. And let's begin by getting into the mindful body. Looking for a posture that we can hold for 10 to 15 minutes. Let's call to mind this morning the image of water. Cyclical, moving, little, big. And let's tap into that image to set up our mindful body today. The water cycle extending out so far around the earth and all connected. Droplets of water that appear here can appear thousands of miles away shortly thereafter. It's a pretty wonderful system we have. Let's take several deep breaths, visualizing the flow of water. As we breathe, noticing where the body is unsettled, allowing it to rest more deeply into your chair, feet more securely on the ground, or even lying down. Notice where your body makes contact with whatever is supporting you, whether it's a chair, in my case the grass, or a mat, a bed, a mattress. And just allowing those body parts to relax. Inhaling deeply, noticing the rise of your torso, and gently exhaling for a count of 4. Let's do that again. Big inhale where we count to 1 and notice the rise of our chest, and then allow it to gently fall. This time relaxing the belly and the hands. Let's shrug the shoulders high as we inhale and release on the exhale. Relaxing the face, the shoulders, the belly, and the hands. As we visualize syncing up with the flow of water through our lives. Let's turn our attention to the anchor of sound while keeping an eye on the body's energy, grounded into the support system you've got under you and connected to everything around us. Noticing the sounds within our own bodies. Taking several breaths as we turn within to monitor and notice what's happening. Now sending our thoughts outward. Notice the sounds in our practice area. Perhaps you can hear traffic, waves, waterfall, airplanes, the rustling of leaves, or perhaps your practice room is silent. And whatever arises in your practice area, notice it and allow it to be. As we develop our power of focus, concentration, and attention on the here and now. And a few more deep breaths into the anchor of sound. If you lose focus, come back to the body with a breath. And stretching out our attention even further, try to notice sounds that are coming from far away. So if you're inside, maybe you can hear something on the street. And if you're outside like me, well, there's lots of sound to focus on. As I stretch my attention further and further away from my own body and further out into the field of our group consciousness. And just with a mind to the thousands of people that are between me right now and all of the sounds I hear. And gratitude for those consciousnesses, gratitude for their contribution to our planet. We wish all of those people peace and ease and wisdom and good health, as these are the blessings we wish for ourselves also. We share this freely with all of the people around us. Strangers and loved ones. Noticing the wonderful ease that arises as we give our loving kindness so freely to so many people. There's no qualification, nothing held back. We are completely generous. And the fountain of loving kindness never runs out. It's a wonderful, wonderful supply, easily shared. Noticing how wonderful it feels to have a limitless supply and to be very generous. Taking several deep breaths into this feeling of abundance and clarity. this practice, we are striking a wonderful balance between awareness of the minutiae of self to root us in this present moment, to help develop our ability to focus and concentrate, and also our ability to give attention to others in a way that is not stressful or diminishes us. And taking several more deep breaths into this balance between focus on self and focus on others. With each breath in, we replenish our supply of loving kindness that's infinite and endless. And with each exhalation, we share it freely with our community, friends, and strangers. Let's take 4 breaths together with this mantra in mind. And as we conclude our practice together, taking note of how we feel after doing such a practice of loving kindness. Where do we feel ease? Where do we feel more patient, more kind? And let's make a commitment over the week to bring that into our circle of friends, family, colleagues, and strangers, while we're driving, while we're at work, while we're in class, while we're at home. Each breath in taps us into that endless supply of loving kindness, and each exhalation shares it freely with our community in a wonderful cycle of giving and receiving. Thank you for sharing this time with me today. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.